Niti Jain, the fact is, various examples have been given by the BJP, some by Mr. Joshi and some, by Hardeep Puri. And I just want to delve in a little deeper, because the argument right now is that the Prime Minister and not the President, who, as per the Constitution, arguably is, the head of Parliament, and she should be the one inaugurating the new Parliament. Niti Jain, the question that is that when you're talking about, in the case of Indira Gandhi, and inaugurating, or rather laying the foundation stone for the annexee. Now, the foundation of the Parliament House annexee was laid, in fact, on the 3rd of August 1970 by Mr. V.V. Giri, the then President of the country, but was inaugurated on October 24th, 1975 by Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. So the foundation stone was laid by the President. The other example, while the foundation stone for the library laid by Rajiv Gandhi on August 15th, 1987, the Bhumi Pujan was performed by the then Lok Sabha Speaker Shivraj Patil on 17th April 1994. It was inaugurated by the then President Mr. K.R. Narayanan in 2002. In this case, there were issues in terms of the opposition coming up and suggesting that the Prime Minister conducted the Bhumi Pujan. We all saw that, and he's the one who's going to be inaugurating the building. Where does that leave the role of who is supposed to be the head of the Parliament, the President?
Okay, Preeti, I think that we are getting into this debate today because apparently one of the opposition members woke up on the right side of the bed and thought this is the topic that we need to discuss. You have already spoken about the precedents, but I would have taken these people seriously had this this Parliament building, the entire Central Vista, was not an issue ever since it started. So they had a problem with the national emblem having sharp teeth and it looked aggressive. Then they did not know which statue to be erected in that canopy near the India Gate. Then they had issues with the Bhumi Pujan, and they've had several issues. They're talking about the President today. The Constitution also says that the joint parliamentary meets that the President addresses needs to be attended by the entire opposition. They chose to disrespect the President's chair, not once, but I think twice, if I'm not mistaken. Even on 28th January 21, the opposition did not attend an address by the President Kovind then, and on 1st Feb 23 by President Murmu. So their inconsistency in raising the issue is far more evident than the issues that they are raising today. Okay. I think the opposition today is simply indulging in politics of having no agenda. The only agenda that they're working today is anti-BJP.
But Niti Jain, what the opposition is saying.
Trying to do.
Right. Niti Jain, what the opposition is also saying, that you might call them inconsistent on their stand when it comes down to the President or the Parliament, but they are saying you're consistent by completely letting down the post of the President in this case. You did it at the time of the Bhumi Pujan and you're doing it right now.
No, so we are letting down the President simply because this is an event that is organized by the Lok Sabha Secretariat, and the Prime Minister is inaugurating the event, but they are not letting down the President when they boycott the entire address by the President, and then they take a high road, and today they take a high road. They cannot win every time with whatever they do. We can come into a discussion and all of those things. This is not constitutionally
I want to bring in
wrong.
Rahul Srivastava as well. Right. I want to bring in Rahul Srivastava into this conversation. But okay, what is the reason why the President wasn't chosen, or invited rather, to inaugurate the new Parliament building? Because she is the head of the Parliament as per the Constitution, and like I said, arguably so, it can be argued both ways. Go ahead. Niti Jain?
Sorry, that was for me?
Yes, ma'am.
So, like I said, this is an event that is being organized by the Lok Sabha Secretariat. But again, the point is, what if and what not can be discussed to eternity. This is a building, and again, this was the Congress that had asked for a new Parliament building, and then they come out and say कि नहीं हमें अब ज़रूरत नहीं है. Then they go to Supreme Court saying what Mr. Soos just said, that so much is being spent on the Parliament. The Supreme Court rejected that as well. I think 14 parties had gone there to get an order against the building of this Parliament.
So you're saying it's a new excuse, the rancor is old, it's just a new excuse? Okay.